Liberals, they believe that the government should have more power than the people. Conservatives believe that people should have more power than the government. Who'd be right? Hey, we're right, and they're wrong. Just sharing with you. Thomas McCare, he's rallying recently about equality, and he's demanding a $15 an hour flat minimum wage for everybody in the whole nation, and yet he pays people $13 an hour. When it was brought to his attention, he said, hey, that's not very nice. It's $15 I want, so I'm going to pay them $17. If you all got those dots connected, that kind of makes no sense, but that would be politically, socialistly left. But I repeat myself, I should throw in stupidity as well. Hey, just saying. Unions in Canada. The law is, you gotta join a union. You pay them a whole bunch of money, and they take your money and they do with it as they choose. And mostly they choose to go out and try to influence Canadians, not just people in the union that they're supposed to represent, but they try to influence voting things going on in the country all of the time. They spend millions and millions of dollars at telling people how to vote and how not to vote. That's what they say. We don't tell you how to vote. We just tell you you shouldn't vote for him because he's a bad guy. And the bad guys, of course, that they always point out to people is somebody that's on the political right side of the bench. These people just make me crazy. The Prime Minister is stumping around the country now in Canada, of course, because there's an election coming up, and the union, the commie guys, are saying, hey, he's a bad guy, and this is what he's done, and this is what he hasn't done, and cha-cha. Linda McQuaig, she's the NDP party candidate in Alberta, and she says, Alberta's oil sands may need to remain undeveloped in order for Canada to meet its climate change targets. Right? Okay, then, I want to have an omelet, and I don't want to break an egg. This makes no sense. You gotta break an egg if you want to have an omelet. What's wrong with these people? Duh. They need help above the neck. The global climate change industry is worth more than $1.5 trillion. That'd be with a T, $trillion a year. That's $4 billion a day. Every day. That's kind of like carbon trading and stuff that you can't see, and every time you put gas in your car or walk around the block, there's a tax, and that all comes up to that $4 billion a day. It's kind of like somebody holding a gun to your head. You have no choice. If you take your money and you go online and you buy something at Amazon or something, you get to see what you got, right? I mean, it's a value add to your life. You feel better, and I'm using that scenario only because that's the same amount of money that's spent, the $4 billion a day, on online shopping in North America. And one is good and one is bad. This climate change things, it ain't true. I gotta tell you something. I mean, financially, the people that benefit from this $1.5 trillion a year are people that shouldn't benefit. These are the commies like the Al Gores who say, hey, it's bad, but it's good if I have all of this money. It's not very nice. Let me share this with you as well, because this is kind of cool if I can find it. I'm looking, just a minute. Here it is, coming. Increasing the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere from 0.03% to 0.04% has not caused global warming. I mean, and that's the numbers. Don't let a fact get in your way, you left-wing guys. Y'all come back here tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.